How you doing? My name's Tyler Jones, head brewer here at Portsmouth Brewery. Basically coming by, talking a little bit about Portsmouth Craft Beer Week. Some kind of noteworthy events we got coming out. Portsmouth Craft Beer Week starts on Saturday the 22nd, so I'll be here taking over all 12 lines with Portsmouth Brewery beer. So we'll be kind of doing our own tap takeover of our own tap lines. That'll be kind of cool here. Have every kind of fresh upcoming beers. The beer I am going to be putting on the 22nd is a collaboration brew I did with Stoneface. We did a red rye IPA with Citra and Amarillo. So it's a really great hop forward. That Citra obviously is the big hop out there right now. So he was lucky enough to get some out of his contract we were able to use. So that's going to be a delicious IPA. So down here, we're actually in the Jimmy LaPonza Lounge right now. We have 4 extra taps down here, kind of more of like cool little beer one-off stuff we can only get in small batches of. So on those 4 extra taps, we're going to be taking those over with imperial stouts from other companies. I've got a year-old Parabola. I got the Founders Imperial Stout. I got the Night Stalker, and then I have one more that I can't put my finger on right now. Well, Smutty, actually, the first beer of our own, we're actually going to put it on the main line in all 3 towers. Smutty's Imperial Stout. I got 2 half barrels of that. So very Imperial Stout forward towards the beginning of the week. As the week goes on, we'll be getting into Firkin Friday, where I have a Firkin of that collaboration brew I did, which is, again, that red rye IPA, dry hopped, with both Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe. So it's a big hop bomb that'll be on tap starting for lunch on the 22nd plus 6 is 28th on the Friday the 28th. So that'll be on there. Then we're going to Sunday, which we're having a big beer, big game dinner. Right now it's Imperial Pint Club members only. So if you're not an Imperial Pint Club member, great reason to sign up. Great membership, the best deal in the Portsmouth. I think it's $35 for the year. For every 16-ounce beer, you get a 20-ounce pour. For every 12-ounce beer, you get a 16-ounce pour, same price. So you get free beer, plus you get first dibs to cool events like the big beer, big game dinner, which is going to be a $65 a plate dinner. We're going to be having some vintage Portsmouth Brewery wheat wine, some vintage Portsmouth Brewery barley wine. I saved back a log of this year's Scotch, so it'll be about a 6-month-old Scotch ale. And then I'm going to have a kind of sneak peek of this year's Royal Impy Stout, cask version, double oaked with cacao nibs as well. So beautiful dessert beer for that dinner. Food-wise, we have wild boar, we have elk. So a lot of fun food going on with that too. So big beer, big game on Sunday. And that's kind of the precursor to Monday, which is the official last day of the Portsmouth Craft Beer Week, which first time ever we released last year, but first time I'm actually announcing it, we are going to be putting out our Royal Impy Stout. That's when we're going to be releasing it. We're going to be releasing both draft and bottles on that day. We're doing cork and cage bottle condition this year, so slightly different than last year, and the 375 milliliters. So cool little bottle, be able to age that pretty well, and kind of that's why I was kind of Imperial Stout focused at the beginning of the week, kind of let people's palates prep and maybe be able to compare my Imperial Stout to the others that you can find out in the market right now. Super excited for Portsmouth Craft Beer Week. Definitely, it's one of those events that hopefully grows every year, and I mean really showcasing craft beer in the seacoast of New Hampshire. Portsmouth Breweries, I like to think of as kind of the forerunner, being able to have a pub system. We're able to kind of create one-off weird stuff. We don't have to get we have to get label approvals, but we don't have to get as much approval as say like a production brewery would. So we're able to kind of have more fun stuff on. Really trying to keep great beer on for the customers out there to really be able to try to style beers like the ESB, Sour Brune, the Bach that's on right now, really to style. But at the same time, be able to kind of put more fun one-off stuff on. It's really what I try to do for you guys, and really kind of where I hope the craft industry is headed. And yeah, come on by. I mean, don't just come to Portsmouth Brewery. There's stuff everywhere around town, so come on by. Enjoy it all.